like really good luck in there with snacks. Some of them look pretty good, some of them look a little strange. This one I might open and take one out to try durian candy. A bunch of them. But the highlight for me is 2 monster spring and shrimp rolls. I think there's a Russian grocery somewhere in the area, so I'm gonna go to that and try to find some snacks there. Alright, so in this Russian place, unlike like Asian supermarkets where a lot of them still have English in the ingredients, like I don't know what any of this stuff is, and so I'm like lightly squeezing it to make sure it's not chocolate, because I don't want to ship chocolate and have it melt. Well, this blue airplane thing is chocolate, so I found out when I was cashing out. And it's like, well, I'll still get it so I can, I'll try it. So apparently Russian chocolate, it's already melted. It's so hot today. Oh, with like wafers. It's good. I'm not a real big Kit Kat fan, and that's kind of what it tastes like. A little better, maybe. I got a lot of snacks today. So I ended up putting an ad on Craigslist saying that I needed somebody to do a small weld job for me. To recap a little bit, every year I make my brother's birthday gift harder and harder to open. This year I got this green box, and I'm having somebody put some weld spots around it, or just welding it completely around. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do, but that is tomorrow morning at 10 in the morning. And that means tonight I need to get this box packed and ready to go, ready to be closed and never opened again unless you put in a lot of work. So inside the box is a little gross, not too bad. So for part of his gift, I got all those snacks from around town, from the Russian grocery, from grocery outlets, Asian supermarkets, etc. Just quite a few different places. So if you want to see all the snacks, I made a snack train. Oh shoot. So I had this welding appointment set up for yesterday, and a job that he was working on ran long, so he couldn't do it, and we moved it to today at 10 a.m. and that's pushing it. Like, I need to get this in the mail, but I agreed to it. What choice do I have? And I was just getting ready to leave the house. It's about 9:30 right now to make it there and get this welded. And he gave me a phone call saying that he needs to do some other things, and now will 3 o'clock work? So he keeps pushing it back, and I'm worried that he's going to flake completely, but there's not really much I can do. And if he does flake at 3, will I guess try to message one of the other welders that contacted me through Craigslist and hope that they can just do it today. Alright, it is a little after 2:30, and I'm heading to get this box welded right now. I hope he doesn't flake on me again, but so far I haven't heard anything, so I'm just gonna assume it's on. It's about a 15-20 minute drive.
Something's following me around. I know I have made mistakes that looks
So the metal is so thin on parts of the lid that the welding is just like eating through it. So he's like adding extra metal bars to it to help melt down to hold it together, and welding the latch.
Yeah, I thought
Nice.
I thought I could melt down the latches to make them kind of puddles of metal, since there's so much metal there at least.
Yeah. Good idea.
So it's ugly, but I think we'll at least need like a grinder or a sawzall to get into it.
Nice. Exactly what I want. Alright, so back home from the welder, it went pretty well. I think it's definitely going to be difficult for him to open. And then I stopped at a print shop and got this printed. Now I messed up on the measurements and I had to cut off some of each side, so it doesn't fit. It's not framed how I want it to. So I fixed it on Photoshop, and I'm going to go back in a little bit once rush hour gets over and the city calms down a little bit, and get those printed. And then I also made a whole bunch of like wallet cards that he can carry around and love. I think in a little bit I'm going to get this box completely finished. I'm going to cover it in glue and glitter and ink and just nasty shit, and alright, so I'm going to do the final steps on this box. I don't know if my brother's going to have gloves for this, but I kind of hope he does. As we know, the box has been spot welded throughout, and I just put this on and put a bolt and a nut right here. It's not going to do a lot. I think this will be somewhat easy to get off. At least it will be a little bit of a pain. So here we have some super glue, not actually super glue, but just some glue that is super. And then this one's on the bottom. Alright, so I got it in the box that I'm going to ship it in, and I'm going to add we'll add that too. Add a little bit more glitter. I don't feel bad about any of this except for the glitter. I know that's a pain in the ass.